Looks like we're getting very close to the shutdown. We'll never agree to give any substantial money or any money to really prisoners, illegals that come into our country. And I think the Democrats understand that. And it looks like we're getting close to the shutdown ending. You'll know very soon.
A critical group of Senate Democratic centrists has reached a controversial agreement with Senate GOP leaders and the White House to reopen the U.S. federal government, marking the most significant movement yet toward ending the longest shutdown in U.S. history. According to CNN, the agreement would reopen the government through a new stopgap funding bill extending operations until January and attach a larger package to fully fund several key federal agencies. The Senate is expected to begin voting on the plan between 8:30 and 9 p.m. Eastern Time Sunday, a GOP aide confirmed. At least 8 Senate Democrats have agreed to support the proposal. The negotiations were brokered Sunday night between Senators Jeanne Shaheen, Angus King, and Maggie Hassan, all former governors, alongside Senate Majority Leader John Thune and officials from the White House. Democrats publicly celebrated one major concession: the White House's agreement to reverse its mass firings of federal employees during the shutdown and guarantee such mass removals won't occur for the rest of the fiscal year. The deal also ensures that all federal workers will receive full back pay for the shutdown period. But Senate Democratic leaders have not yet endorsed the package. The caucus spent several hours behind closed doors Sunday night, debating whether to support or reject the centrists' move. On the other side of the Capitol, House Democrats reacted with full-blown fury. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries said Democrats would not support spending legislation advanced by Senate Republicans that fails to extend the Affordable Care Act tax credits, declaring, House Democrats are scheduled to hold their own caucus meeting Monday. The larger legislative proposal includes 3 full-year appropriations bills covering military construction and veterans affairs, the legislative branch, the Department of Agriculture. According to Appropriations Chair Senator Patty Murray, the legislative branch section includes $203.5 million for enhanced security for members of Congress, $852 million for the U.S. Capitol Police. First, the Senate must vote to begin debate on the House-passed stopgap bill, which requires support from 8 Democrats. After that, the Senate would replace the text with the new bipartisan funding package. If passed, the bill returns to the House, where its survival is far from assured, given Speaker Mike Johnson's razor-thin margins and vocal opposition from Democrats. For now, the fate of the government and millions of federal workers hinges on whether this fragile, divisive Senate deal can survive the fierce political headwinds awaiting it in the House.